I don't go in the house, so
Oh, you're not coming inside.
I'm not gonna go
Oh,
inside.
right. Not as bad. I saw a shadow. A small shadow, though. You can even see blood. See it?
Yeah.
Donald. It just said Donald.
Did it actually?
Yes.
We ended up buying this house because I actually was owner of the haunted attraction here in town too. It's called the
Okay.
Ranch Haunted Attraction, and we are going to turn this into a Airbnb. Well, what happened is I walked into the house, kind of knew the Fox murders incident, and there was a bunch of trash. We are cleaning it up, and something happened to me. I was like, okay, something's going on with this house. So I called in paranormal researchers. Well, they came in and they found some stuff. And we came in after and we started ripping up the flooring and we uncovered the bloodstains from the murders in 1987. So that's when I was like, okay, what's going on here? And then we found out that in 2016 another woman was found dead in the house due to suspicious activity. So, but yeah. But I don't go in the house because people with spirit boxes, they will say, "Hey, Nick, they're asking for you."
Oh, God.
So they're intelligent spirits in the house. Don't know how many,
Okay.
but it just creeps me out. I don't do this paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Very
Very
the name of the
spiritual,
mom
so.
or whatever who died.
What's that?
Yeah, what's the name of the mom?
Francis.
I told you.
Yeah.
We,
So on his Spirit Talker app, she had it said the name Francis.
One of the first responses when we were in my car, it said Francis.
So Francis actually planted all the flowers around the house.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of creepy. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. But
Yep.
no, that's great.
So I
You do?
also grabbed some luminol, if that's okay, just to spray
That's
with it.
okay. Yep. So what we came to realize is that the more luminol that's sprayed on the floor, you might get some false positives.
Yeah.
So just be careful with that.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to see exactly where everybody was. But yeah, what I found out that the more luminol you spray on an area, the more contaminated it can be.
Yeah.
So you may have false, positives or false negatives, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So, but police report is still in the house,
Awesome.
along with the sword from the incident in 2016.
Cool. I'm excited to see what kind of activity we get with him, because of the Velisca house.
Well,
All of our
so-
activity happened while he was there. When he left, it just like died down.
Yeah, you are the youngest person that
Really?
has came in the house. So, you know the names of the people that was there before?
Vicki, Francis, what were the men?
Donald Sr. and Donald Jr.
Okay, I knew one was Junior, but I couldn't remember. Donald, I've gotten that name a lot. I do a lot of spirituality stuff with my spirit guides, and when I'm trying to talk to them, I use the spirit box. I've gotten Donald every single day, and Francis, so for weeks up until So I feel like they've been trying to like, I don't know, talk to me beforehand. So that's crazy. I didn't even know that was the men's name.
Well, that's interesting.
That is. So,
Yeah.
wow.
So, if you look, the house has changed the layout.
Okay.
And you'll see in the police report that the police officer went into the second room. Well, if you look in the ceiling tiles, you'll be able to see exactly where the wall was. All right, guys, I am going to give you the keys.
You're not coming inside.
I'm not going to.
Oh, right. That's fine.
So,
Well,
yeah.
should we go get some equipment before we even go in then? Do you want to do that?
Grandpa's in that bag.
Eagle did not want to come in here, did he?
Not at all. You think we'll get some good activity today?
Well, spirits of the Bentley house. My name is Shannon. This is Bentley. We are just here to communicate with you. Oh, where should I put this guy at?
Let's see. Oh, right over there.
And he's gonna do that. That's not the way.
Oh, the flashlight just went off.
Oh.
Right here.
Who's sitting next to me making the EMF meter go off? Is it somebody from the Fox family? If so, can you cross the rods?
Other.
The REM pod's going off.
Where?
Did you not just hear that? It went off like 3 times. Like,
It's your phone, probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay, if the person sitting next to me, so is this Donald Senior? Is that the one that keeps sitting next to me and saying off the EMF? If so, can you turn the flashlight back on, the blue one? That would be the one on the left side. If you're the one that's communicating with me with the dowsing rods and setting off the EMF, can you turn the blue flashlight on, please?
Interviewer.
Interviewer. Kind of. I'm just here to talk to you and learn about you and share your story. Is that okay? I have a cap. Oh, which one is that?
It's.
I think it's the one on the right.
Is it?
I think so.
You're getting that on camera, right?
Yeah, that was the red one. So we never designated a yes no. So I don't know if they're designated their own. Am I speaking to
Airfields.
airfields? Am I talking to Donald Jr.? Oh, the red one just flickered really fast. My camera just shut off.
That kept going off.
You need to grab that camera, I think.
You think so?
Yes, I know so. My camera has a full battery and it just shut off.
Did it actually?
Yes, this has a full battery. See, full battery. Did you just shut off my camera? I was recording.
Yeah, you're recording that, and then, Mom, as soon as you turned away, that flashlight went off like 3 times. It flickered.
Who am I speaking to? Is it Donald Jr.? Oh, this one's wonky. So I feel like I was speaking to Donald Jr. and he didn't like me.
The flashlight turned on.
So the flashlight's on again.
Is this you, Donald Jr.?
It's a red one.
Turn it off if it is.
Well, he was already turning it off.
Yeah.
They like the flashlights a lot here. I'd love to learn your story though. Flashlight. Y'all love this flashlight. What'd you say? Stool. In July 15th, 1987, 1 p.m. Incident is murder and suicide. I, redacted, received a phone call at the Belle Plaine Police Department at 1 p.m. July 15, 1987 from redacted. Both flashlights went off. A mail carrier for the city of Belle Plaine to go to 605 11th Street. Redacted stated to me on the phone that he thought that something was wrong at the redacted residence because, guessing that's Fox, because no mail had been picked up, flashlight, for several days and he could smell something coming from the house. I arrived about 1:05 p.m. and talked to redacted. Where was I at?
You arrived one time and arrived at the redacted.
No mail had been picked up for several days and he could smell something coming from the house. I arrived at 1:05 p.m. and talked to for a short time on the sidewalk. Redacted, an older lady who is a neighbor, saw redacted and myself talking, and she told me that she had not seen any activity around the house for several days. I walked up to the house and looked in the bedroom window facing the front of the house. I could see the outline of a person lying in bed under covers. I shouted very loudly to the person, but got no response. I detected a strong smell of something dead coming from the window, and there were a lot of flies on the window. Just like a glare from the flashlight. At that time, redacted left to continue his mail route. I went to the front door and knocked very loudly. Redacted stated to me that 3 people lived there. Redacted, his wife, and a son who was in his mid-30s. I got no response from knocking. I then tried the screen door, which was locked. I forced the screen door open.
Taste.
And then tried the inside door, which was also locked. I kicked the inside door open and the smell of something dead was so strong it burned my eyes. I walked into the house and was standing, flashlight, in the living room looking south. Both flashlights. I could see a fan running, blowing west into the bedroom, the same bedroom that I had looked into from the outside the house. It's getting it. I then walked into the bedroom and observed a person in bed, covered up to the neck. His entire face was gone from a blast from a gun. I then observed remains of his head on the west wall. I swear to God, I just felt like a shadow to my right. I turned around, walked back to the living room, and walked south into the next room. I first observed a light on the east wall of the second room. Also, the television set was on. I then saw an older lady lying on the floor, face up, with her head pointing west. She was lying in a pool of dried blood. She was in the center of the room. The smell was so strong and burning my eyes that I could go no further and see. I went back out the front door and went west to the first
I will
house.
stay.
Okay. Redacted, the neighbor I was talking to asked me what was wrong. I replied that I had found 2 people dead inside and that they looked like they were older people. She stated, I wonder where blank is. I replied, I don't know. I caught my breath and went back inside to where the lady was lying, and I looked into a bedroom to the west. I observed a gun laying on the bed. It appeared to be a shotgun. Once again, the smell was so strong that I could not go any further. I walked back out the front door and asked Redacted if I could use her phone. I called the Bellplane answering service, got a hold of Redacted, and told her to call the next page, Benton.
Relationship.
Flashlight. Has that one been on the whole time?
No, it keeps turning off and on.
Okay. Benton County Sheriff's Department, and to have Redacted come down. I had a murder on my hands. About 30 minutes later, Redacted arrived, and I told him that I had 2 people shot to death and that they had a son that I could not account for. Redacted and I went down into the house. The smell was not as bad. I saw a shadow. A small shadow, though. Not as bad now that the front door was open. Blank and I again checked the man that was lying in bed in the west bedroom, then the room with the lady lying on the floor. We then went into the west bedroom where the gun was laying on the bed. Redacted and I observed a man laying at the south end of the room on the floor with his head almost all gone from the gunshot. The remains of his head were on the wall. We then went back outside. Oh, I just remembered. He said that sword is in here.
Yeah.
You gotta find that.
Cold.
We then went back outside in the fresh air. Redacted and I talked for a few minutes about getting the entire area secured. And I went to Redacted to call for more city officers to help secure the area. The entire area was, flashlights. The entire area was secured and nothing was moved. The Bellplain police were given the task of security of the entire area. Officers were placed on call on all 4 corners, and 11th Street was blocked off. About 1:45 p.m., the Benton County Sheriff's Department and Chief Deputy arrived. Agents from the Division of Criminal Investigation arrived from Cedar Rapids. A detailed investigation was conducted, which lasted about until 8:30 p.m. I was instructed by the DCI to keep the house secure until I received a call from the Des Moines to release the house to relatives. Okay. Crazy. Did that trigger you when I was talking about that? Is that why the flashlights kept flickering? Oh, here's Vicki.
Dad.
This is Vicki.
Can I see?
Come here. Here's some of the articles. Very interesting. Vicki, you were very pretty. You hear that? It was like a weird creak. I'm so sorry about what happened to you, Vicki.
We are very sorry about what happened
Flashlight?
to all of you.
Nobody ever showed the pictures of Vicki.
Really?
No. We haven't looked at any of the other rooms. You should grab that camera and we should go take a look around. You can even see blood. See it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Here, I'm gonna sit on the floor and then try the EMF with it. Come on this side.
It's just me where my throat is kind of like closing.
Yeah, my throat feels a little funky right now, too. I'm so sorry about what happened to you, Vicki. We're doing this just for research purposes, not to try and be...
Crap. Look at the ceiling.
Is that blood?
Yeah. That has to be.
Yeah, it definitely is.
We are terribly sorry about what happened to you.
It's back on.
Look at that.
I believe in one of these. There's hair.
No, it's right there.
Okay, that's not haunted. That's good.
If you guys have moved on from here, that is very good. We are happy for you.
Oh. Is that a really big EMF spike unless it's from the camera?
I don't think so.
Could be though, because... Is there anybody in this room that wants to talk to us? I think maybe this is where Vicki stayed because like, all of her stuff is in here.
Most likely. Should we get the limit all out?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's only like 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and we haven't really moved.
Export the house at all. That is not us with the REM pod.
This is where a lot of blood is.
13.
You can see it.
Yeah.
Make sure you like get close with your camera on that.
I need to step out for a second.
You do?
For just a second.
I'm gonna go in this room. Just walk into the spider web. Is there anybody in here? Should I grab a cat ball? Or I can move the REM pod in here even. Oops, my bad. You good?
Yeah, I don't know. My throat started really tensing up.
You didn't like that one room?
No, as soon as I came back out here, my throat started tensing up. Better than that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Holy crap. What happened there?
I don't know.
The really interesting thing about this house, so we could hear that.
Yeah, what was that?
So they left the food line. Did you hear that?
Did you lock the door?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah, sure. This camera kind of sucks because it's so zoomed in, you know?
Oh, did you turn night vision on? Or is it on?
It's on.
Okay.
Can you shine the flashlight, the camera at the floor real quick? Look right there.
Oh, that's definitely blood.
For sure.
Ugh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
See my shadow.
Creepy ass bathroom. What?
Oh, I heard something back there.
This is the infamous kitchen.
What happened here?
All the stains are blood. Yeah. And also this stain right here, there used to be latex gloves that were on the floor. This is where she got stabbed. Nothing.
Don't.
What'd that say?
Don't. What donuts? What don't you want us to do? As soon as I stepped out, my throat started clearing up.
Really?
Yeah.
This was just going crazy. Am I magnetic? Alright, this one's kind of like a regular spirit box. Where's the other phone?
Statement. Drugs.
Drugs?
Sergeant.
Let's run Seer instead. Bloody walls. Can you guys go over to that EMF meter right over there?
Known as
Concept.
A random purple fingers flash right.
just after
Really?
Cup. Fire.
I think they like this. If you like this,
You guys haven't made a noise in a little while. Can you guys knock on something?
Today there was a
Flashlights on?
True.
True. Flashlights,
Masons.
flashlights on again.
both are on.
I'm trying to hold it in between my legs like that. Maybe you guys can see it. If it goes off.
In
Flashlight? Dude, they are loving the flashlights.
And I have that recording. That over there.
Not west.
I'm gonna try and figure out who is talking. We're gonna figure out how many spirits are here. How about that? Okay.
and perhaps my
There are more than 2 spirits in this house. Can you cross the rods?
explosion. More precise. Molten and ready to come out the back.
My hands keep twitching.
What question did you ask?
If there's more than two. Need a freaking like battery charged space heater in this bitch. Like, how does a house feel colder than it is outside? What if it's the paranormal energy or something?
America is
Both flashlights are on now. Is that confirming that it's paranormal energy making it cold in here? If so, can you turn them both off?
Vicki,
global tokens.
You're trying to. Thank you.
I would like
I would like. What would you like?
that.
Tonight. What? Flashlight on. I see you.
We're in people to
Take.
guard defense.
One rod's just kind of wiggling there.
On
Okay.
your radio.
Is there more than 4 spirits here?
1970.
1970.
Deciding.
It's trying to.
Eggs.
It's actually up.
That's interesting. So they're saying there's more than 4 here. And so documented deaths, there's definitely been 4.
You got to play.
Got to play.
But I don't go.
Is there an evil presence here? If so, can you turn on both flashlights? You have one of those pointed out there.
Hello.
No.
1980.
You're not turning them on now. It's so weird because I messed with the flashlights at home. They never turn. Did you see the blue one just flicked?
I didn't.
They never turn
Top
on
6.
as much as they do here. Lots of rods.
I mean, this is hot.
This is what you like.
This is already more hot.
COVID-19.
Perfect 19. Or COVID-19. Is there any dark presences in this house or evil presence? Somebody just laughed. That was freaking creepy. Flash it on.
For Worcestershire.
Brought to you by the
Okay, we're getting a no response. First time all night we've gotten a no response. Thank you for confirming that. That's awesome. It's really cool, Bentley.
Prescription.
They just confirmed there's not a dark presence here.
Dimension.
Okay. That just opens up more questions, though.
Of the hip.
So if there's no dark presence here, why did all these dark... Both flashlights are on now. Why did all these dark incidents happen here with Donald Jr. murdering his parents and then killing himself? Was that related to the accident that happened at his work? The injury he occurred? Did that trigger something in his brain that made something not
And what a big.
fire right?
The envelope and
Can you answer that question with the rods, please? Did the injury at his work make something in his brain not function properly? And is that related to why he did what he did?
The kids, man. It's meant to be fun. Third. During.
No.
there is still a
Okay, well, thank you for answering.
only is you.
Still, that opens up more questions. Did his parents judge him for something?
Got Steve. And board. How many? One in. A match. On
No.
Tuesday night. GCSE.
Would you maybe want to grab this camera and point it at me, just make sure it's getting these? Did he get into his argument? Did he get into an argument with his parents that spiraled and made him commit the crime that he committed?
To be with. Marissa.
Okay. So we got into an argument about something.
Nice fine. Struck it correct.
Was the argument about religion?
Ollie's gonna. Life.
Okay, thank you. So he got into an argument about religion with his parents. That spiraled and got more heated. That's why he did what he did, and then he felt guilt over that and decided to take his own life. Is that correct?
Yeah, a couple. She's so true. This. Teenage.
Thank you. That's crazy. Is Vicki here with me right now? Flashlight's on. Both are on.
BC News.
Thank you.
That means. Search up. Donald.
Donald! It just said Donald.
Did it actually?
Yes. Do you guys have the power to make it a little bit warmer in here? My toes are frozen.
Yeah, my feet are really cold.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. But we're gonna have to come back here when it's like August or something.
For sure.
Vicki.
Did you say Rick?
They already turned on that light. Can you turn the camera over towards that? You guys like that little disco light? So that's like the flashlight, except they can't really turn it back off. The man that ended your life, was that the man that lived here with you?
Maybe that's maybe that. Come on.
REM-pod?
Room. Yeah. Do you think they can hear that through the camera?
I don't know. REM-pod's going crazy.
Oh yeah, you can see it on the ceiling. You think I should put that camera, since I have everything in the booth, I should put that camera towards the REM pod?
Which one, the less quality?
Yeah.
The sun.
The sun is on. Thank you, Vicki. I'm so sorry about what happened to you. You definitely did not deserve that.
Charlie.
I have a couple more questions. Did that happen because of an argument as well between you and him?
Stick able. There. And take to the. Liverpool. And root.
Thank you.
Actually,
EMF just spiked a little bit on my side. Vicky,
Okay.
were you trying to end your relationship with him? Is that why he did it? EMF spiked again?
I got it on the camera, so I think they should be able to see on that.
first now it's not.
Did you hear what that kind of sound like?
Decision.
What?
The one is kind of like, are you getting a call?
Unclear.
Thank you, Vicky.
It kind of sounded.
What did it sound like?
It's when you said it sounded like it's Vicki.
Oh, really?
When you remember when it just said that thing kind of fast? It sounded like it's Vicki.
Really? She just said that, the man that murdered her was the guy that she was in a relationship with. Striking. It was the guy that she was in a relationship with that was living with her. And they had gotten into an argument because dude, look at this on her. As I'm talking about it, she's making it spike. She was in a relationship with him. She was trying to end the relationship, and they got into an argument, and because she was trying to end the relationship, he killed her. Do you see that?
Both of them.
So that's why he killed her. It's because she wanted to break up with him.
Vicki, is that true?
She's confirming it. So nobody knows why she died.
Now we know the truth.
If that's true, Vicki, can you turn on one of those flashlights over there? I'll give you a couple minutes. I know that you're on this side of the room right now with us. Or I know you. Oh, thank you, Vicki. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Do you have that on the camera?
Look, I can see it right now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Vicki. We are very empathetic towards what happened to you, and we're really sorry about that.
I don't think we can express how sorry we are for you.
I know a lot of people come here and really just talk about the Fox family a lot, which that's very sad too, but you really did not deserve that shit, and that's really fucked up. So, God, that's so. People here filming and getting this information out into the world and sharing your story, I feel like is giving you some justice. Domestic violence is not okay at all. It's at all. It's really fucked up, and I'm sorry that you went through it. God, I'm so sorry.
Just even hearing about her story just makes me so sad for her.
Especially since, man, she got that sword shit happen. She came home for a few days, and then for the other shit, man. You know the most fucked up part?
What?
That dude lived in this house. I don't know if it was months or years, but with the blood still on the floor, he lived like that here. Yeah. The EMF just flickered again. So obviously he was pretty fucked up in the head to continue living here. He'll get his karma one of these days. Don't worry about it.
Do they know
Karma's a bitch.
Do they know the boyfriend's name?
Yeah, he's in a homeless shelter. He ain't living a good life.
Yeah.
That happened, 8 years ago? And he's in a homeless shelter.
He deserves it.
This house got foreclosed and taken away from him. And now look at us. We're here investigating, getting you justice while he is suffering. As he should be.
What he's going through right now is nothing compared to what you went through.
Yes. Vicki, do you want to still be here? Do you want to try and cross over? Or what are you looking to do? Because, you can go to heaven. You don't have to be stuck here. You know that, right?
I bet it probably gets annoying for not even just Vicki, but for everyone. People keep coming back and coming back.
Well, I don't know about Junior if he's allowed to, because that might be different circumstances. Oh, I did have another question for Junior. Vicki, though, if you want to cross over, there is a light. You just need to find the light. My spirit guides can help you find that light. Spirit guides, if you're here, please help Vicki find the light and get her out and cross over. She wants to cross over, please help her do that. If you're looking to cross over, my spirit guides can help you do that. So
she really deserves it.
Yes. So spirit guides, if she's looking to cross over, please help her do that. Donald Jr., you said that you got into an argument about your religion with your parents. When we arrived earlier, one of the first words we got, the first word we got was pagan. Was the argument about religion, was it because you were pagan?
What is pagan?
Pagan? You don't know what pagan is? Type of like, did I just say bullshit? Was the religion pagan? I'll tell you in a minute, Belly. It's very interesting, the energy, when they use the rods too. Vicky's is a lot more docile than his.
What do you mean? Like it's
when they use the rods.
It's a lot lighter.
Yes. My hands start shaking. Because hers is very like gentle, his is like strong. So pagan is like witchcrafty. Not like in a bad way, but like it's like spells and like magic, but not like in a bad way. People always think of it as bad, but it's not necessarily bad. But
I mean,
he got into a heated argument with his parents about religion, so they could have been like maybe old school, like Catholically, or like really like old school religious, you know, like.
Yeah, I know.
Both flashlights are on. Is that what it was? They were really like Catholic or something, or like really set in their ways with religion, and you were like maybe trying a different type of religion, like pagan or something like that, new agey, and they were like totally against it, and you guys got in a really heated argument, and you took it too far, and you lost it. If I'm correct, can you turn off the right flashlight?
Yes.
He's trying to. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dang, we really got some answers tonight.
A lot.
So I'm gonna fill this up first. Okay. And then we can, because it's gotta sit for a few minutes. Then we'll start the essence method.
Okay.
We're back.
Did you miss us, Vicki? You got the flashlights turned on?
Yeah. I turned the flashlights back on for you guys.
The REM pod's going off. I think they missed us.
See? Flashlights on.
What's up, guys?
Shit. Oh. Shake.
You know when we first got in and then the REM pod was going off?
Yeah.
Yeah, both EMFs were going crazy.
Oh, this one's going kind of crazy.
Well, look at this one over here. Look.
Shit, I dropped a capsule. Do you think it shook it?
If we did the
Does
Estes
it feel warmer in here now?
Yeah.
That's weird, huh?
A lot warmer.
Got my handy dandy pack of supplies.
Do you guys know what the Estes method is?
If you do, can you turn on the flashlight? I bet you do. Okay, that's either. Pod. We just went and talked to a guy named Nick. Do you know who that is?
Junior, we heard you don't really like Nick.
Is that true? If you don't like him, can you tap it again? Thank you. Why don't you like him? Is it because he owns this property now?
Is it because he's trying to get rid of this place?
He's not trying to get rid of it. He's trying to,
Rebuild it.
yeah, rebuild it. Something in my bag smoked. So Bentley is now doing it. It's doing the Estes method.
Done.
Senior, junior. Who's speaking?
Do you see?
See what? Please be nice to him.
I don't like this.
You want me to do it? You got the name.
What?
Do you realize that?
Don?
Yeah. That's their name. Both of them.
Is Vicki here?
Legally?
Did Vicki move on to the afterlife? Junior, do you regret your actions?
Uh, uh, don't you see questions? Safety? What's weird is I can like hear my own heart beating.
I know.
Could you hear your own heart beating?
I don't like it.
It's like do do.
I don't like it.
It's weird.
That's why I don't like it.
I can hear it now. Well, I don't know why it's doing that.
I know.
One sec. I want to just see if I can hear it again. Yeah, it's like putting me in a fucking trance.
Sam.
We're watching. I just heard it. Take a chance. Let's ask your question with the dowsing rods and then do an EVP.
Okay.
I'm not really too thrilled about that.
How to
The heart beating shit kind of is making me feel a little sussed out.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like, especially with the, we'll talk about that part later actually. The question Bentley was asking you, Junior, do you regret what you did? Press for yes or do you no response on the rods, please. Do you regret what you did? He says yes.
That's good.
The bathroom in this house. Was that once? I keep hearing a screaming, but the fucking spirit box isn't even on anymore, so that's weird. Was the bathroom not a bathroom or something at one point in time?
Can I go in the car?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel uneasy.
It'll be fine. Nothing here can hurt you, Belly. Okay. Let's do an EVP real quick, and then we'll do the luminol, and then we can go, okay? We don't even have to listen to the EVP back. This is why I didn't want you coming with me to these types of things. You get scared over little shit. It's told us nothing fucking evil is here.
Yeah.
Where did I put this shit at? Okay. So I'll ask a question, and then we'll wait 10 seconds, and I'll point to you, and then you ask a question, okay?
Alright. Good question.
And then I'll ask one, you ask one, and then we'll stop. How many spirits are here in this house?
Are there more than just the spirits that have passed away in this house?
You see it? Can you get it on camera? Maybe turn the light off.
I don't think that would change anything.
Well, if it's showing up, can you see on the screen is what I'm asking you about.
Oh yeah, I can see a little.
The purple part.
Yeah, you see it blue. It's like green on the screen.
As long as it's showing up the purple part. You see the purple part on the screen.
Yeah, I do. It's like blue. See it?
Okay, yeah. It is showing up on the screen? Okay, that's the important part.
Oh, 4 2 right there.
Yeah. Francis or Donald Sr., you can also use this time to share your message. Please also speak loud and clear.
like for Francis, what is your favorite type of flower?
Or for Donald Sr., what branch of the military were you in?
The flashlight.
To go off?
It went off twice. It went off, turned off, went off, turned off.
Like really fast?
Yeah, on that. Like that. We appreciate we appreciate you guys for welcoming us here. And we hope to see you again someday.
No, you won't. We're gonna pack up. It was very nice talking to all of you, and
We look forward to seeing you guys
yeah,
next time.
Vicki, it was a pleasure.
Yep.
I'm really glad that we got to know you and learned your story, and I look forward to
What did it say?
keep talking. I look forward to talking with you in the future. I really hope that you're able to move on to the other side.